Hey, real estate agents, this goes out to all the brand new real estate agents out there who just passed their test. This is for veteran real estate agents. This is for people who are actually still studying to become a real estate agent. This video is for you. Hey, pay very close attention to what I'm about to say, because in this video, I'm going to show you how to be very successful, how to become a very successful real estate agent in 7 simple steps. All right? Hey, now, wouldn't it be nice to just, take vacations all the time like this and just come to the beach every month, travel, enjoy your life and live the life of a top earner? Yeah, I know you heard that term before, those 2 magic words, top earner. Well, yeah, you can become a top earner and you can stop struggling and, making 5 sales a year, things like that. While you hear all these other agents out there saying, yeah, I closed 80 last year and 70 this year. And, they're making, multi 6 figures and some even making 7 figures. That's a top earner. But yeah, there's a structure and there's a system how they become a top earner. And I'm going to break it down for you. There are a lot of strategies out there, but this is an easy one that you can implement as soon as possible. Like I said, before you become an agent, while you're an agent, and in the future, when you're starting making some money, you can take it to the next level. Well, this is how you do it. So, number 1, well, you got to get your license first. And I know it's a struggle, but you can do it because there are millions of other agents who have done the same thing that you're trying to do right now. And the ones who have actually passed the test and become an agent, you know what I'm talking about. Getting through that test is a monster, but you can do it. Even at the age of 40 and 50 and 60, you can do it. All you have to do is just buckle down, take your time, study. You can either go to the classroom and be face to face with the teacher, or you can do it at home. Either one. Face to face is much easier because you get to interact with your classmates and the teacher. You get to ask questions, things like that. So I think you learn better in a classroom environment rather than on your own because you have too many distractions. But here's the thing about it. Taking the test, that's a problem for a lot of people. Because I heard stories, people, failing the test 3 and 4 times. Well, there's a trick to passing these tests. And it's very simple. You have to think about what you're doing now, especially when you're taking these practice tests, because you have to take the practice test first, of course, before you take the real test. And if you're taking these practice tests, you're noticing a trend that these questions, some can be really long and really hard, and they can throw a lot of trick questions in there and throw stuff in there in the question that don't make sense. Like, why would they put that in the question? Well, they're doing that to trip you up on purpose, because they know that there are tons of people every year trying to pass this test to become an agent. And the testing organization, they don't want a zillion people becoming real estate agents and not doing anything. So they're trying to make it as hard as they can to trip you up. So here's a quick little thing you can do to pass that test. It's something you can implement. When you get your test and you're sitting down, make 3 columns and mark these columns: easy, hard, and math. And what you do, you go through the entire test real fast as you can, and go through all the easy questions, 1 sentence or less. The easy one, just knock them out, bang, 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 bang. And then once you get through the easy ones, then you go back where you mark all the ones you didn't answer as unanswered. And then when you get through the entire test, then you go back again and start all over, and then you go to the easy ones and see what you have done. You have, waking your brain, it sparked your information, and all the nervousness is out of your system. So now you go back to the hard ones, and then now you start going through the hard ones one at a time. And if you get tripped up a little bit, you have questions, you can refer back to some of the easy ones that can kind of help you with the, with the keywords and things like that, those hard ones. And if it's too hard, just skip it. and make that one, unmarked or whatever. And then when you get to the whole test, go to the math. The math is probably maybe like 10 questions. Knock those out. And then at the end, you should have at least an 80%. That's what happened when I took the test. By the time I went through the easy part, I think I had like a 55% at that point, and I only need maybe like 20 more just to pass the test. So it's just a quick way to pass that test. But now, let's move on and pass this test stuff. So now once you get your license, there's two things. Either you need to find your brokerage to work with to hang your license, because you can't work on your own. If you work on your own, that means you're a broker, but you're not a broker, you're a sales agent. So you need to work under a broker. All right. Now, when you join that brokerage, there's two things. Either try to do it on your own, which I don't recommend, or join a team. And when you join a team, the team helps you get going. The team helps you get clients. The team helps you with contracts and things like that. The team helps you. You get a mentor, and the first 3 or 4 deals you do, somebody's going to be right there with you to help you guide you through the process. So you're going to need that. So teams are best when you first get started. But if I'm gung ho, I don't need anybody. Well, do it on your own. But it's going to be a struggle. I guarantee you that. Now, that's step 1. Get your license, join a brokerage, join a team, get your mentor. That's step 1. Okay. And step 2, like I said, step 2 is get the mentor, because 1 and 2, they kind of go together. The second step is number 2, which is join the mentor. Not join the mentor, get a mentor, somebody to help guide you, answer all your questions. You can refer to your broker, but that's what the mentor is there for. Because the broker is dealing with maybe like 20 or 30 other people. And if you join a big brokerage, like those big box, KW, EXP, Century, all those big boys, your broker's dealing with maybe like hundreds and hundreds of people. So they might not have time for you. So that's what I said, find your mentor. And the mentor can kind of guide you and help you out. That's step 2. Now, moving on. Step 3, plan your day. Number 3 is plan your day. Why do I say plan your day? Well, first of all, this is a business. This is not a job job where you report to work 9 to 5. This is a business. And if you've never owned a business, never ran a business, never tried to start a business, you need to learn how to plan your day. These airplanes are making a lot of noise over here. Woo. Yeah, plan your day. You got to learn to start out, say you want to start out 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, exercise for 30 minutes, breakfast, get some motivational, listen to some motivational music or motivational speeches or something for maybe 30 minutes while you eat your breakfast, things like that to get you going. Plan your day. The next hour, sit down and schedule out your day as far as like what do you plan on doing? Like you're gonna make calls, you're gonna promote yourself, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Then make sure you take a lunch break. Relax your mind. Don't even think about real estate. Then get right back to it, and then come back and continue your day that you've already planned. You're gonna promote yourself in this way, in that way. You're gonna do maybe hand out business cards, hand out flyers. You're gonna put an ad out. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. What are you gonna do to promote yourself to get clients in the door? Are you gonna talk to clients on the phone during this particular hour? You're gonna return phone calls during this hour? Are you gonna do? You're gonna go into the MLS and run comps for clients? You're gonna show properties during this hour, that hour. Plan your day, because if you don't plan your day, you're gonna fail. Because without a plan to succeed, you're gonna end up planning to fail. Let that sink in. If you don't plan your day to succeed, plan on failing. That's kind of like you going on a cruise and you hop on a boat on a big old cruise liner, and you have the captain of the ship, and he's the only one at the helm, and there are no instruments on that boat. There's no electronic instruments, nothing, no compass, no nothing. But you're leaving out of Miami Beach and you're heading to the Bahamas on a 7-day cruise. But he has no compass, no navigation system, no nothing. And he blows the horn, at 11 a.m. We're heading out. What are the odds of him making it to Nassau from Miami? And then let's head on down south to Aruba and come on back. What are the odds of him making it back to Miami safe and sound without a compass or a navigation system? What do you think? What are the odds? That's what I said. That's having a plan. You have to have some kind of system, a navigation system, something to guide you throughout the day so you can be successful, okay? Have a plan. All right, next up, number 4. Number 4 is you need clients. How do you get clients? Well, how do you get clients? Well, that's a full 1-hour video right there, but I'm gonna break it down for you in a few minutes. Well, how do you build clients? How do you get customers and clients in the door? Well, it's all about marketing. Marketing, and advertising, if you have the budget to advertise. But marketing comes first, because you need to get the word out to the public that you're in the business of helping people buy a property or helping people sell their property, okay? So if nobody knows you're a real estate agent, you're not gonna get any business. And if you're brand new in the game, nobody's gonna trust you. Say you're a 21-year-old, 18-year-old, 23-year-old, you're a brand new rookie, fresh out the box. Who's gonna hire you to help them find a property or help them sell their property compared to somebody who's been in the game for 10, 15, 30 years, who sold over 400 houses? Why would they trust you compared to that veteran? So with marketing comes trust. You have to build trust, and trust, it correlates to branding. What is branding? Branding is your name. You need to put your name out there. Don't put out there, my name is houses for sale in your city. No, nobody's gonna remember that. But they will remember your name, Joe Smith. Joe Smith, the realtor, or Karen Johnson, the real estate agent. You're a trusted agent in Atlanta, Georgia, things like that. So you need to build trust. You need to put yourself out there and market yourself the right way so you can gain clients, okay? So yeah, you need to build trust if you're trying to brand yourself as a professional in your city. So marketing, let's get to it real quick, because like I said, this could be a full hour. I have another training video talking about marketing. So if, check the description and in the video, and you can watch that marketing video where I really break it down. It's a long video, but I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Now, with marketing, you have old school and new school marketing strategies. And marketing is all about the words you say, the things you say, compared to advertisements. Advertising is what you put out there, what you spend money for. Advertising is the marketing put on paper, the marketing put on the internet for people to see that you pay for. That's advertising. But marketing is the words that you say, and you have to be smart about what you're saying. You have to be compelling about what you're saying. You have to get people to take action. You have to get their attention. You have to make sure they're interested in what you're talking about. You have to get them to make a decision. And of course, like I said, the main purpose is to get them to take action, to sign up with you as an agent. You want agreement signed so you can start working on helping them find a property or sell their property. That's the marketing portion right there. Uh, all right. Number five. Number five is getting a website. What do I mean by a website? Well, let's back up a little bit. Before you do the website, you need to get your tail on social media and get your camera and record yourself. Get on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Start recording videos of house walkthroughs. Record videos of you talking, giving value, not just you talking and rambling, just you talking and giving them value about how to buy a house. Top 10 tips for buying a house, things like that. The best strategies to sell your house for top dollar. You want to provide value. Just give value. People appreciate you giving value, and they're reciprocated by signing up with you as a client. And then what you want to do at that point, once you put yourself out there, you're going to get a lot of traffic, a lot of views, because people love watching videos. But after they watch those videos, it's like, then what? Okay, now you have 1,000 views on this house video, and people say, oh, I love it. Okay, and that's where you need to have a website to connect the dots. You lead them to your website so you can qualify them, disqualify them, and get people to pick up the phone and call you or book an appointment so they can have a consultation with you. That's what the website does for you. So social media and websites go hand in hand. If you have a social media account out there and you're doing your thing and you don't have a website, it's like you're missing the boat, because what you're doing, you're working harder and not smarter. Because what's going to happen is, even if they do pick up the phone and call from the videos that you put out, you're going to be talking to people nonstop. And it's going to be a lot of people wasting your time, wanting to buy a house, and they can't really qualify. They don't have the money for it, but they're just wasting your time. And then you're going to have to hire some assistants to help you out, and that's money that you don't have because you're just getting started. So a lot of agents, they go through this when they get started, and then they end up quitting because it's not working. It's not working because you don't have a website to actually close the client and seal the deal, and to save you time and energy and money. You want to work smarter, not harder. All right. What's next? Number six. Number six is the follow-up. You have to follow up with these people. You have to follow up, and make sure you do what you say you're going to do. Don't just call them back and say you're going to do something and then you don't do it. And then once you do something for them, then you follow back up with them again. You have to keep in contact with these people. It's like, they don't know you. They're not your best friend. They're not your mom. They're not your dad. They don't trust you. So you have to really work the client. You have to really work with them. They put their trust in you. So now you need to, keep that trust. You say, what do you call it? Fiduciary duties. Your fiduciary duties are to, are to that client. So if you're not following up with them and not working with them and doing what you say you're going to do, next thing you know, your name is going to be mud in the city as one of those agents that just leaves people hanging. Don't be that agent. Okay? All right. What's next? Building relationships. Number 7. Building relationships. What do I mean by building relationships? Well, as a real estate agent, you're not in this by yourself. If you're trying to be by yourself in this game, you're fooling yourself, because it takes about, I don't know the exact number because it varies. It could be 30 people involved in one transaction in real estate. Not just you. It could be up to 20, 30 people involved. What I mean by that? All right. Say you get you somebody that signs up and wants to buy a house. All right. You show them the house, you do all this stuff, and you submit your offers and all this, and everything gets approved. Now what? Well, you need a home inspector, you need an appraiser, you need a surveyor, you need the notary to run back and forth with the paperwork. You need this. You need that. You need the loan originator. Somebody, because they're trying to qualify for a mortgage, so you need a loan originator, loan officer, the lender, the mortgage broker. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, and if there's some repairs that need to be done on the house before the house closes. Now, you're dealing with a vendor now. That seller needs to go to the home repair store to get supplies, to buy stuff, to get the house upgraded and get it fixed up and get it cleaned up. Now they're dealing with contractors, and plumbers, and carpenters, and roofers, and they might need the termite inspectors and the roof inspectors. The list goes on and on and on. Somebody, they need to check the credit. So the title company, the lawyer's office, depending on what state you're in. Some states, work with title companies. Some states work with real estate agents. Of course, real estate agents, lawyers, real estate lawyers, closing lawyers. They deal with all that kind of stuff. Working with the deed down at the courthouse. The list goes on and on and on. When you see a closing statement, when you finally get to the closing table and you look at those papers and you see all the numbers on there of who gets paid what, it's like, wow. Yeah. So you need to build relationships with all these people. If you're hiring assistants, you got to be your broker, your team members, people working on your team, giving you leads and things like that. You don't want to be a jerk, or a butthole. You're gonna get the bottom of the barrel. You're gonna get the bad leads, things like that. Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. So you need to build relationships. Now, those are the main 7 steps in order to be very successful as a real estate agent and to be on your way to becoming a top earner. But guess what? I have a bonus for you. I have a bonus. What's the bonus? Well, here's the situation. You're going to school, you got your license, your head is swirling, it's full of information, and you're just kind of going through the motions of, doing this and doing that, doing this, doing that. But at some point, you're going to have to practice what you're saying. You have to learn the lingo, what to say, what not to say. You have to learn how to read people, read the room. You don't want to be saying the wrong things to the right person. All it takes is one word that could ruin the deal. You could say something by accident to offend somebody. So practice what you say. Practice your scripts. When you get on the phone, when you call people back, what do you say? Hey, yeah, this is Joe. I'm calling you back. Practice. You have to be a professional. You're in business, be a professional. When the phone rings, what do you say when the phone rings? Are you using your personal phone or do you have a business phone, a separate phone? You're a professional, act like a professional. Get your business license and everything, business checking account. Get all that set up. Become a professional. People looking at you as they're buying. They're not buying just a house. They're buying. This is an investment in their future, and you're helping them to invest in something like $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. So you need to represent correctly and be a very good professional. So you need to practice everything. Practice your scripts. Practice your contracts. Practice everything. Practice makes perfect. Practice. Practice makes perfect. So now, those are the 7 simple tips that can help you become a successful top earner real estate agent in your city and dominate and crush the competition. And don't forget to practice. So with that being said, hey, I'm dropping more videos on the channel, dropping more value. So make sure you do that thing and subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and share it to any other friends that you might know, or share it to a friend that you know that's looking to get a real estate license and get started. So with that being said, peace out.